final. TeD and Hainiu versus TH000 Infi. Map number 1 starting here. We have a little delay, 15 minutes. Late to the party was TeD's ally. But we finally have a game. And so we start this here. Right, off we go. This looks bad. This looks better. Okay, we start at 0. It's a best of 3. It is, of course, a 2-on-2. In the upper left, we have Hainiu, the world elite, or the former world elite player, together with TeD, the 2-on-2 specialists in the scene, together with Killjin. They only play 2-on-2 competition. TeD, nowadays, a famous caster, basically the Back to Warcraft of China, I guess. Biggest streamer by far. Always casting the grand finals of big tournaments in China. And I gotta time out some people here. So, and of course on the other side, not too specialized in 2-on-2, but certainly crazy one-on-one players. It's Infi playing human and... oh, actually no, it's TH playing human with a new account. Playing human and Orc on Infi's side. He's once again going with the Fastier. This is what we've seen in the past games of these two as well. The Fastier is going for harassment early on with the Wolves, and TH is trying to expand. And of course, this position should be pretty safe for him, or he will just tech onto tier 2. Plenty of options. Not too many options for TeD and Hainiu. It's basically set in stone what they do. First hero choice for Hainiu is always interesting. It is this time a Keeper of the Grove, starting off with Huntress Hall and Engine of War. No second Engine of War yet, but there it is. So it is obviously Mass Huntress. And on the other side, it's Crypt Fiends, TeD Fiends, obviously. How's the Fastier in the new update? Looking very strong. But of course, squishy, and especially later when there is Entangle Coil Nova. Very, very hard to keep him alive, as he is easy to kill. So TH decides to go for an Archmage, not going for the Laboratory. Okay, trying to catch up with chat, but all good now. Moonwell here. That's interesting. So, with that, TeD can heal up a little bit. And the first harass is coming in from, actually, both players, TH and Infi, in the main base of Hainiu. They want to add some pressure because they know how mighty this timing push is. This Moonwell will be cancelled, but a deep dive from Infi into this base, it has to be cancelled. Detonates. And the first Wolf is down. That is the first experience as well here. But Wolf's resummoned, so he can continue this harass. Archmage still with good HP as well. Keeper of the Grove already down to 50%, man. That's not too good for Hainiu. Double summons early on, of course. Especially if you go up against a tech-heavy early game. What Mass Hunters are, obviously. And Fiends as well. So there's not too much that TeD and Hainiu have, except their heroes. There's nothing. So summons are really, really dangerous for them now. TH is teching, Infi is teching as well. Both very fast, only 3 footmen for TH. That's not such a big investment. First Fiends are there, second one is coming. We saw very late techs by the Night Elf Undead combo. They can mix it up, like the timing is not really set in stone. You can deviate between... oh, nice Entangle on the Fastier here, who is one of the squishiest heroes in the early game. We do have another coil and baits the town portal here. Of course, you don't want to lose your hero in 2-on-2 in general. So that releases some pressure already from them, but the techs are on the way. So TeD is teching finally as well. He will most likely be fed a little by his Night Elf ally, especially later when there are a few more hunters. And another kill here. But I guess he denied it, or it was just fair split. I don't know. Fastier is back to almost full health, but yeah, ridiculous 475 HP he has. Only the Archmage has fewer. So what will they do with their tier 2? Rifleman wouldn't be too bad against Huntress. He's going for a Lumber Mill. So either tower push. Do we have a war mill here? No. Either tower push or expansion. Pretty good timing at the moment because the death knight is so low.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, I think nice. Entangles around. He has a staff, but okay, works through the entangle. Man, Infi is heavily on the receiving end here. He has certainly problems with his Farseer. Only level 1.5. No Brilliance Aura for TH. New Wolves, new experience, level 2 for the Death Knight. That was quite fast for an Undead. We have 3 Hunters, 4 Fiends. So yeah, there's certainly feeding going on between the two. First attack upgrade as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
Arcane Sanctum coming, plus a Paladin second. Interesting choice. Hunters are hurt. Hainiu moves them back. The Rock Golem is helping TH and Infi here. All of the teams that are remaining are Chinese, by the way. Entangle coming in again. That's the second Grunt killed in the early game. Of course, not as significant as in the 1-on-1 because he has the Footman to back it up. But oh, this one could die. But okay, doesn't want to follow it. And so the Farseer is there with a heal self. Still no level 2, still no Brilliance Aura. That hurts him so bad. Even TeD has one more coil. Holy Light number 1 being used. There's at the moment there's no blocker line. But mass detonate coming in against the summons. Infi is already moving it back.
A player's forces are under attack.
Second Sanctum. On Infi's side, we see double Bestiary and Wind Riders. We've seen this before. Weishao KK, who played it against this strategy, was quite successful in the early, but then once TeD switched to double crypt, there was nothing he can do against it. But so far, he's playing this solo crypt.
A player's forces are under attack.
So it's gonna be harder to get the necessary amount of fiends up. 40 supply for TeD, 40 supply for Hainiu. Is this their super devious push already? I wonder if TeD has Web already. He cancelled Web? No way. Ah, there we go. Oh! He can certainly reign over this army with a few Wyvern now. Is it Wyvern or Wyvern, by the way?
Forces are under attack.
TeD and Hainiu yesterday, a 44-minute game. Epicness ensued. Wisps are getting detonated again, so no mana on this Archmage at all, and the Water Elemental is gone. So they can't help against the Huntress, but the damage is there in terms of Wyvern. Priest will heal them up. Slow will help as well. Second Moonwell here in the middle of the two bases. And Web should be finished now, right? Wyvern. Okay.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wind Rider is right. Oh man, come on, I'm old school. They were called Wyvern in Reign of Chaos and then they switched it, so it's still Wyvern to me. So we mask here, and the TC second with a heal scroll already. So where is Web? He's lucky with the end snare here from the creeps, getting rid of the first Wyvern already. Scroll of Protection being used for TeD and Hainiu. It's level 3 and 2 now for them, and also they have a heal scroll. Not looking too bad, but Chain Lightning, man, so strong, even if it's only level 1. But where's the damage coming from now? TeD has Web, and he's taking out one Wyvern at a time. Wyvern, level 2 on the Lich. For Frost Armor or whatever. Reinforcements not that easy to get for TeD and Hainiu at the moment. But still 48 undead supply. Of course the Night Elf supply is plummeting a little, but that's what the Hunters are supposed to do. Tank the damage. Nice coil by the former world champion, who's now retired and casting, but playing 2 and 2 as well. Scroll of the Beast being used as well. Oh my god, that is so much damage. 43 supply for TH. 29 only for Infi though. He lost his entire army. Treants being used by the Keeper of the Grove to have a little bit more damage and tankiness. The fight is all over the place. It's quite hard to follow. No Mountain King here for control. Basically no damage in this army without the Wyvern. That's certainly a problem. They kill unit after unit, and again, the timing is working out well. Oh, Entangle. He has a Town Portal. Has to use it very soon. He's losing more and more HP here. Gets another Breaker on the way out. So, let's check the supply. 90 versus 71. Oh boy. They do have some time to heal. There's 2 Wyvern again. 3. He's transitioning into Raiders now, but I guess it's too late already. Level 3 on the Keeper of the Grove. Have fun with the level 2 Entangles. Or is it Treants? It's actually Treants too. Nice to see that behind you. Massive stomp in the middle of the Fiends, but the Death Knight was not affected, so he can't coil. A few Hunters too far in the back, being blocked by the Fiends, so they suffer in the front. But as long as they take out the Wyvern, I think everything is fine. Level 4 on the DK. Coils again. Does he have Death Pact? So far? No, Aura 2. So a little more movement speed makes it easier to micro. With the shop in their back, can they hold this? Nope, they can't. Way too few supply, way too small of an army. And TeD and Hainiu win the first match here. Very decisively so. Like, pretty one-sided. There wasn't too much that TeD, that TH and Infi were doing. The early harass didn't work out too well, I think. Thank you, Ante, for the host, and thank you, Grubby, for the host as well. 1,000 viewers coming in. That's nice to see. And speaking of Grubby, congrats on your birthday, man. A little belated, but I hope you had a fine day with your friends and family and dog, obviously. That was certainly not as close as I expected. We won a game like yesterday on Lost Temple, but of course that was maybe a once-in-a-lifetime thing. 2 days ago, they swapped races. TH has a new account. He is the one with the... How do I put this? Like, Infi has a sign at the end that looks like a Z, and TH doesn't. So, at the moment, Infi is playing Orc. He was playing Orc before. Are links allowed in chat? Yep, most of them. Depends on what's behind there. (1-0) and Fly 100% are waiting in the grand final, which will be a best of 5. I don't know if there's an advantage, actually, for them, because they come from the winner bracket. And it's Nullwood. I hope that this will not crash. I copied my Nullwood versions into the new folder. How do you pronounce Wyvern? Ah, nice. Let's check this one.
Perhaps the wyverns that live nearby.
So I was right. Cool. Yeah, Wyvern, of course, now called Wind Rider, but back then they were Wyvern, and, you know, I keep sticking with Wyvern. Same for gyrocopters. Like, flying machines is not that great, right? So gyrocopters are, I think, the better term. I am correct. For once, I'm correct. I do hear Wyvern from a few people, but I don't know. The grand final will be immediately after this one. Yes, you're right. Why did they change the names? I think there was a copyright claim by Warhammer 40k. Like, they implemented it, and then Warhammer said, oh guys, we copyrighted those names, please change, and then with Frozen Throne they did. So, the game is working for me. Yep. So, let's go! 1-0 and match points for TeD and Hainiu. Would be very interesting to see a 2-on-2 final with 2 undeads in there. Like, when did we ever saw that? Usually it's always Night Elf and Orc. Except if TeD and Hainiu are playing good, then it's sometimes Night Elf and Undead, of course. But we always have a Night Elf Orc in the final. That won't be the case. Did you clean up the performance drink? Yes, kind of. I tried. Yeah, yesterday I spilled a bit of my drink onto my computer, onto my mixer, onto my sound card, onto basically everything. My entire room was flooded in sugar water. So, in yellow, we have TeD and Hainiu. who are leading 1-0, who are one step away from the grand final, again with a TeD Fiends BO and with normal Mass Huntress. Into the Keeper of the Grove again. He worked out very, very fine in the first game. TH is playing human again, and he's going for an Archmage and Farseer. So no tactical deviation at the 4 players. Will it work better for TH and Infi this time, though? Is Norwood a better map for them? One should assume that because the map is bigger, TeD and Hainiu have more time for... Because their early game is really slow. You see it, Huntress Hall, Engine of War, second Engine of War to follow. On the other side, like, we have the hero out, but the Fiends will take forever as he plays fast hero. And again, the double summons could be quite risky. But with that being said, Farseer will not be accompanied by grunts in the early, because the barracks is late, so he prioritized the shop for a heal self and maybe a clarity so he can stay in the harass longer, even going for the speed scroll here, in case he's chasing and can find a kill with that one. Archmage is running over immediately. It's not that easy because they have the Night Elf base next to them, where there's of course Moon Juice and the trees can help. And he will produce from 2 factories, so... Yeah, pressing into the Night Elf base is never easy, but of course that goes for the Undead as well. But there's not too much at the moment. And he's actually creeping and not harassing. Only the Archmage with the Water Elemental is dropping in the base. Harassing this Keeper a little. Oh, but he has the first entangle, resulting in the first kill. Again. For TeD and Hainiu. Denies it with the Tree of Life. So what TeD and Hainiu are doing is tier 1 Mass Huntress and feeding the Undead. So he gets the fast level 3. I don't think he had tier 3 before, right? On the first map. They pushed on tier 2 and that was it. So the Night Elf can feed the Undead, send over some gold, send over some lumber to fasten up the tech. On the other side, the summons are enough to back up this base. Or whatever they do. And so it's tier 2 for them right away. Again an entangle, finds another kill, 2 footmen dead. Farseer got level 2 already. I wonder if it's the better decision to go creeping with the Farseer and harassing with the Archmage. Wouldn't you want like the Brilliance Aura first instead? And so creep with the Archmage, harass. And the wolves are not that easily dispelled. You don't really want to wisp against one wolf. So if you split them well, I think this would work out a little better. But what do I know compared to these 2 gods that are Infi and TH? Once again, they never won a 2-on-2 or bigger 2-on-2 competition. It was always Fly, Shishi, TeD, Hainiu, those guys, 1-2-0 and Shao KK. Nice chain lightning. Okay, that is a reason to go for level 2 Farseer and the speed scrolls engagement, man. That was close. Coil saves his Acolyte. Could have been way worse, man. Oh, the grunt is still there. Does he have the damage necessary? I don't think so. Oh, the Farseer is staffing onto a nice chain lightning. Well done by Infi. Using the staff for an offensive portal to get rid of another Acolyte. So 2 echoes down. And he's blocking the one there. He's mining with only 2 and the tech is only halfway down. That's a lot of gold for TH and Infi. And a very cool move as well. On the other side, if Hainiu is not investing too much into Huntress, he can send over the necessary gold. By the way, it's a Fountain of Health. I forgot to check that. I'm sorry. Of course I would have known this. I think Ultravision has been researched by Hainiu by now.
A player's forces are under attack.
We have a Shadowhunter second and once again double Beastery. Maybe for Wyvern again. Their fast tech didn't work out last time. Will it be better? Well, it's a fast attack by TeD. So the Wyvern shouldn't work too well. If he's going Wyvern. Because you do have the Fiends already. All you need is a web upgrade. Nice steal. Getting a circlet here. A little lazy Archmage. And the Archmage is quite surrounded there. Where's the Entangle? Oh, the Keeper of the Grove is not around. So TeD should probably not fight this, especially not once the Shadow Hunter is out, and now he has hacks. This is resulting in a kill, and Raiders this time. Is he forcing TeD into early web? Not yet. Of course, he has to reproduce the Acolytes first. But he's not that short on gold at the moment. Ooh, another Hex against the DK though. Mountain King comes in, double disable, he's stunned forever and has to portal out. Well played by Infi and TH so far. Didn't use the Wisp to detonate though. More priests coming in, he can get this one for free if he's paying attention, but Hainiu a little sleepy. Using the Entangle even. Okay, he had full mana, so he can make use of that mana regen. This is a fairly standard game when it comes to experience. Like, everybody is around level 2, and that's about it. Oh, he cancels the shop, so no breakers possible at the moment for TH. Still tier 1 here, obviously. Tier 3 is on the way, Slaughterhouse is coming, more fiends. And no Lich yet though, right? At least I don't see one. Okay, very late second hero then. Of course, ridiculous drop, only a circle for the efforts, but he gets a Shadow Priest, can be good against all the summons that he has. And again, the timing by Infi is impeccable. Do we have another Chain Lightning? Looks like it could result in 2 kills if it jumps well. But now he's slowed. Oh, the wolves take care. And TeD in an economical crisis. The guy who had a Warcraft-themed restaurant back in the day in 2008. Oh, 3 Hunters not portaled with him. Certainly a mistake by Hainiu, who seems to be not on point here on Nullwood. 2 mistakes in a row. But of course, Hunters are fast, they can run away. He's at 40 supply. TeD at 40 as well. Forgot about a Ziggurat, which is super bad. Ah, he got the Lich out, so it's not that bad. Let's compare the gold mines here. 10,200. It's more than 1,000 gold already that TeD did not get. Shadowhunters level 2. Nice inventory with the robe. And again, oh, pressure from Hainiu, who might be able to get this Archmage. He has a town portal and there's a shop nearby. He has to TP. Yes, he does. Portals into his own base. So he made up for his mistake, I guess. 6 fiends for TeD. That is enough for everything. Tier 3 is ready. Lich is there with the orb. This is normally the timing that kills almost everybody in the 2 and 2 scene. Good split pushes. TH and Infi always have to react. I mean, Infi got some timing to dive into TeD's space, but really, that's about it. There's not too much catch, only the Stormbolt. He doesn't even have slow, as there's gonna be the spell with Wisp the entire time. He's going for the Acolytes again, and Chain Lightning on level 2, you saw it, the improved damage. Didn't kill one here though, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, 3-5, okay. But if Infi is doing that move again, at least 3 Acolytes will die. Which is not that bad anymore, because he's fully teched, and he can reproduce them at all times. Interesting transition here into Wyvern now. And the Kodo Beast in 2 and 2, man. Do I need to talk about that? I don't think so. Staff on the Keeper now as well. No TP, no potion. Triple Circlet on the DK. Score protection being used. There is a depth upgrade, so Dispel on the Priests. And they want to break the human base again. Farseer is far away. Archmage is still busy. And that results in the first production facility being killed, which is trying to reach for a Nova, I guess. 2 guard towers even, so they are quite prepared for this. Only level 2, but the DK is well established into this game. Chain Lightning. Okay, but not game breaking. Here comes Infi's massive Orc army with the Kodo, with the Wyvern, with the Ensnare. Goes down. So no breakers anymore. Scroll protection being used. This could be the last fight if TeD and Hainiu wins this. it's an easy 2-0 for them and they advance into the grand final. But TH000 Infi not willing to commit to this fight yet. Oh, they want a different position. Now the Kodo Beast is there. The peons are there as well. Chain Lightning rattling through. Almost kills one Wyvern. I don't think he has Web. That's the thing, right? Level 1 Clap to slow down the Fiends. And Blizzard! We have Clap and Blizzard combo. That's so much area of effect on TeD without statues here. So he can't really heal against this massive area of effect, man. He's killing 2 Fiends and 1 Huntress in one swipe. Oh my god. This worked out brilliantly for the Human Orc combo. And at this point, it looks like it's just a start. TH is down to 33 though. Level up for the Lich. But level up for the Shadow Hunter as well. And he got his so important level 3 now. Hainiu down to 39. TeD down to 42. On the other side, 43 here. And 32 here. The problem is that TH's army is gone. But man, is this combo great. Clap, Blizzard, Chain Lightning. We've seen this yesterday, I guess, as well. So he needs statues to heal against that, but that's not infinite. Oh, okay, Silence from the Dark Range. I like that choice. To silence, at least, maybe Shadow Hunter or Archmage. If you can get both of them, that would be very nice. So, creeping the starting positions. If I'm not mistaken, it's a bit consumable here, right? With Wyvern, this is very easy, especially if they're next to a Kodo, which is +4. But TeD and Hainiu, they're on the aggressive again. Is it Destroyer time now? Does he have that? No, not really. And they should have Web now. Arcane Sanctum is back up. Question is for how long. Again, they sniped the Achilles heel, which is the Arcane Bolt. An expansion by Infi. Not a tiny Great Hall, but they feel that their last fight was so superior that they can afford it. They run back though, no TP being used here. Because Infi doesn't have one. But that's some free damage for TeD and Hainiu. Barracks falls. They're close now. 54 supply and 46. So 100 supply for TeD and Hainiu. 50 and 40. 10 supply difference, but Mighty Wyvern and the big AoE. Scroll of Protection again. Clap and Blizzard onto the Huntress. Wants to get rid of them first. Oh, nice silence here. Hitting 3 heroes with 1 silence. That was almost perfect. The Wyvern are taken out now. He needs more disable, but there is only this Dark Ranger. The Wyvern are all gone. Clap is coming in again. Oh boy. It's not Clap level 2 yet, but it hits so hard already. 3 Fiends and a Wyvern dead. This is so sick. Level 3 now, and he has level 2 Clap. The range is insane. When will we see it? Against all the Hunters here, maybe? He's not able to take out the Archmage at all, but he has no mana anymore at this point, so no Blizzard as it seems. Can Hainiu and TeD stabilize? 40 supply for the Night Elf, with 48 for TeD still. Can they maybe nuke something? There is the Mountain King in trouble. Coil Nova, follow up. It will swap though. Keeper of the Grove. Looks like he has to retreat. Where's the Web? There's only one. Oh boy! Again, the Blizzard Clap combo, and it's getting better and better and better. Again, a Fiend dead. He can't go for the nuke anymore, can he? Oh, there was one coil, and the Entangle kills the Mountain King. So the Clap is gone finally. But the Blizzard is still there. But Fiends are also there. So he gets rid of the mass piercing damage that he has against the Hunters, but there's more and more breakers. TH at 36, he's going for the Dark Ranger, which is of course super squishy. 48 supply for TeD, now 42 at level 4 on the Archmage. Brilliance Aura level 2, that helps this army so much. Infi and TH survive again, and the Expo is almost up. No counter expansion. First Abominations are coming as a counter to those breakers. I think at this point, Hainiu should just be feeding TeD, who's going for another Abomination. Of course they can be eaten, but a Kodo Beast is never supposed to go that far. Great Hall finished. Additional income. Fountain of Health being used on the Night Elf Undead side. Infi and TH not pushing. They are staying close to their base. Of course they don't have to. They have the clock working for them. Mountain King is back, or coming back. And the Keeper is going for a new push. What's the item situation? Invul Potion here. Nothing else. He scouted the Expo. Are they doing something about it? Do they want to end this game? Big red spot for Infi and TH. Granite Golem is one hard task, but it gets them a Scroll of Restoration in 2-on-2. Oh boy, that is the Scroll of GG in 1-on-1 already. Twice as powerful in 2-on-2, of course, as it hits twice the targets. Healing 300 HP and mana. The towers are gone. The Echo is kind of wrecked. Mountain King is back though. Scroll of Healing on the Keeper. Call to Arms being used, but only one Scroll of Healing. Oh, I like this AP. The towers for Infi are not coming up fast enough, I guess. Oh, Dark Ranger in super trouble. TeD with the coil a little too late. Nice silence again, but the Thunderclap once again hitting everything. Blizzard is rattling through this army, and no silence, no disable anymore. All he can do is trying to pressure, trying to right click, but with the Brilliance Aura level 2 now and the Scroll of Restoration, he can cast until the end of all days. Same for the Heal Wave and the Shadow Hunter. Look at this, everything is back at full health, everything is back at almost full mana, and yeah, there's only suffering at this point for TeD and Hainiu. They dispel the wolves, yeah, but come on, what's it worth? Deciding to go for the Fiend here. 44 supply remaining. Oh, and the AP did not eat. The towers were finished in time. And can be repaired, of course. So that distraction didn't really work. And now what? There's 5 Wyvern. There is so many breakers. 54 supply breakers and priests. 63! And we don't get a final fight, it's GG! And the equalizer, we go full distance once again. That seems to be the case in almost all of the games in this cup. Very rare to see a 2-0. But it's great for us that we have more content and more games of this. Maybe with some tactical deviation. Would love to see Goldshire, would love to see Lost Temple now. Phantom Grove, what? Yeah, Tranquil Path. No, what was it? Tidewater Glades was pretty cool as well. But man, this was so much better just going for Area of Effect. That Tomb of Retraining was such a big change. They had the damage. And then what do you really do against Chain Lightning, Clap, and Blizzard? There's no way. Shocked not to see Golden Shower spam. Me too, man. Alchemist, not really in the 2-on-2 meta yet. Do I study or watch more Warcraft? Obviously, you watch more Warcraft. I can't believe you're able to play this Fiend Hunt tactic like 10 years ago and there's still no hard counter to it. True, right? It is, has always been the big Night of Undead combo with Huntress and Fiends. And it's so hard to prepare for TeD and Hainiu because they have so many different tactics. I mean, they play the same units and heroes all the time, but their game is still vastly different from game to game. So it's hard to prepare. Like, you don't know if there's a fast tech coming, if there's maybe even 29 supply rush from the Night Elf. It's hard. And then you kind of have to decide, is it time for a fast tech? Do I want to expand? That is the most unlikely solution though. So the next map will determine the opponent of Fly and 120, who made it to the grand final. And we are ready to start, as it seems. I have no idea about Warcraft 4, man. I don't really want that. I like my Warcraft 3 as it is. I mean, unit changes, yeah. Maybe a few hero tweaks. Maybe new maps, yeah, I'm all up for that, but I don't need Warcraft 4. I didn't like StarCraft at the beginning, I didn't like Diablo at the beginning, I hate HOTS with a passion. I hate Hearthstone as well, so I have little faith that this would be good. Game starting now. And it is Turtle Rock. No LT, no Goldshire. They go with the normal maps as it seems. And game number 3 is here. In the north of Turtle Rock we have Infi and TH. Again, TH playing the human, Infi playing the orc as they always do, with most likely late grunts. On the other side, TeD and Hainiu with a super defensive Moonwell. I wonder what that is for. Can he block off this base with only... No, I think so. Maybe. He can. We'll see. Early Fiends this time. TeD not going for the TeD Fiends. That's rare. So we do have a little deviation already. So less harass, maybe more creeping. Or you want the Fiends earlier because you think your opponent is doing like big pushes, or bigger pushes than before. It's of course Archmage. It's of course a Farseer. Third time in a row that we see these heroes. It's a Keeper of the Grove again. No Potom play this time. Not at all. Like, we have seen only one Potom in this tournament, I think. That's not too much. And of course, late decay by TeD here. So I think we focus a little bit on the human orc combo, because they will set the pace for this game. If Warcraft 4 comes, Neo and Ryu will probably lose their caster jobs. Oh well, there are certainly more people that would jump onto the Warcraft 4 train. So Hunter's Hall and Engine of War, obviously. What is Infi going to accomplish? This time, he's the one harassing, and TH is creeping up to level 2 to the Brilliance Aura. This is how I would play it as well. So the Keeper stays home, but we have 2 Fiends already with them and the Keeper of the Grove range. It's quite easy to get rid of the wolves, and with that it's quite easy to defend the Farseer in general.
The town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
The second Engine of War... Is the damage enough for this Moonwell? Certainly. Not for the Engine of War, as it seems. Resummons the wolves before the detonate. Goes to move by Infi, but here's the second one. Oh, that... He can't attack when he's entangled, but now he can. And the Grunt is coming in as well, so he cancels the Moonwell. Or he's kind of surrounded there, but we do have more entangle. This is a guaranteed TP if he plays this well enough. Hainiu does. Even saves this Wisp with Moon Juice, not detonating it. Okay, so again, slight mistake by Hainiu. Doesn't want to invest his mana here, so to have more healing from the Moonwell. But he didn't start it right after, so it will take some time. Here comes TH. Here is the Moonwell. Nice to see that. So there is a bit of healing for TeD now. But he certainly needs that, as there's the human in his space, and that's always dangerous. No tech by TeD, or did he cancel? I'm not sure. I was a little late to this. DK is coming in with not too much of an inventory though, but also the Keeper of the Grove with Huntress. Yeah, this has to be a second TP. So both TPs lost for Hainiu, for Infi and TH. They can creep on their side of the map now, so it's not that bad. Their techs, wow, super fast tech by Infi. It's done already after, how far are we in the game? 4 minutes 22. While TH is taking some time, going for defend. Is he? No, there's no militia. That would be bonkers to expand on this map, especially in 2 and 2. So is this the first bigger push already? 27 supply for the Night Elves. TeD at 33. He still didn't tech. Is this just mass tier 1 commitment? Maybe even with Engine Protector backup?
A player's forces are under attack.
4 Fiends, 3 Huntress. These burrows do not look good. Shadowhunter is about to pop out and can help them with Serpent Wards, for example. Good split. Night Elf going for the Voodoo Lounge and, of course, the Fiends and Skeletons going for the burrow. He is soon to be supply stuck. Can he go for the Bestiary? Not yet. He wants to secure the kill on the burrow to limit the production. TH is coming in, only with the staff though. We do have Serpent Wards getting killed easily. This costs a lot of repair out of Infi. Militia is coming from the right. He kills 2 burrows. That was very successful. We even have an entangle on the Archmage here without a town portal. TeD and Hainiu, they seem to be in the grand final with this dedicated push. Detonate coming in. There is no additional water element on the 4 Huntress. The 4 units around makes it so this Archmage dies. And level 2 on the Keeper of the Grove. Now he can run. He accomplished a lot. There's no disable here. Oh, the Fiends actually stay in this. Another surround possibly against the Panda. Finally we see a Panda on TH's side against this mass. Another coil. The Fiends, they don't care at all about these Serpent Wards. Infi is still supply stuck. Maybe the Huntress should run away from this spot. We see the first Wyvern now, so Web should be coming soon. They can't TP up because he's losing a lot of Fiends here, TeD. Maybe he's overstaying his welcome. Of course, everything looks juicy here. Everything looks like a big pile of XP. But with only piercing against defend. Not too much. And he's running into a surround. Perfectly close by Infi with the grunt. And so, oh, it's actually able to fight out. Is the damage enough though? Can he reach? No, he can't. Nicely done by TeD to save his DK there. But he's soon to be out of mana. There's so much stuff falling. But TH down to 24. Infi down to 26 supply. This is a big... Oh, surround opportunity against the Shadowhunter again. The forces seem to be overwhelming. It's only the heroes remaining, basically. And they were right to stay in this fight. The footmen are all dead. 22 supply only. That's ridiculous. Last round of shopping for Infi at the shop. And that's it. Keeper of the Grove is running back a little. There's a Huntress in the base. And more coming. Oh man, they got caught off guard here by this tier 1 push. That's for sure. Still tier 1 of course for the Night Elf, Halls of the Dead for TeD, but he's not doing anything with it. Ah, okay, Lich is coming. And then Slaughterhouse, obviously.
Players' forces are under attack.
They have so much map control now. TH and Infi have to go for the little safety spot here with the Gargantuan Sea Turtle. There's no heal wave. There is, once again, good area of effect, but this time there's no Thunderclap. Because no Mountain King, he decided to go for a Panda. I think Mountain King is better. Heal Scroll and Protection Scroll on the Death Knight here. Where's the Keeper? There we go, another Invul for him. Infi is again supply stuck. They can easily take down this burrow with like 2 Fiend volleys. Nice Concave to protect the Fiends here a bit. 40 supply, 84 supply here, 32 and 39 only. But the Ensnares, they're good control. The Serpent Wards in a nice position. Yep, and Hainiu and TeD instantly town portaling out, losing 1 more Fiend. But that's an okay trade, I guess. Are they stalling time for tier 3? Not really.
A player's forces are
tier 2 tech is of course finished. We're getting more breakers, more priests.
The town is under siege.
On Infi's side. He needs the burrow first. It's getting dangerous once the Panda hits level 3. Like, together with Blizzard, the Song of Ice and Fire. And of course he could get a mana potion here. That's why the Gargantuan is so important. gets it. Big invul is also nice against the nuke that's to come. Again, the end snare providing so much to this team. The concave isn't too nice anymore. Serpent Ward's in a good position. Kodobeast is there to provide the aura. Didn't eat anything yet. He's not in a position to do so, I guess. But he's breaking through this. TeD and Hainiu are breaking through this defense. Peons called. And Militia called. This is kind of the last stand for TH and Infi. Surround on the Panda before level 3. He is quite tanky with the Talisman and the Ring and the Gauntlets. But if they can kill him before level 3, that would be massive for him. Hainiu again dropping in supply as he always is. But they are cannon fodder. They are supposed to die, these Huntress. Panda got away, by the way. Lich level 2. They're doing a good job in keeping those Serpent Wards down the entire time. Some stay alive a little too long, but I guess that's okay. And it looks like TH and Infi are holding this. Like Infi at 44 supply, TeD at 55, Kodobeast goes down. Was that the only one? Think so. Oh no, there's one more. Or is it? No. Gone. Now 2 Fiends are hurt again. 1 coil was ready. This looks like a lot, but it's mostly peons and breakers, and they don't do too much. Dispel everywhere. Very hectic fight again. But I guess they have this, right? 2 additional Hunters died. It's only 25 supply for Hainiu. And these end snares, man, this control with the end snares, double level 3, so important to have. Breath of Fire 2, Heal Wave 2. Was he going for Serpent Wards 2? That would be crazy, but no. Breath of Fire, there we saw it. Can you heal against it? He certainly has a statue. But in 2 and 2, they are quite easy to snipe. Wolves level 2, of course, as well. And mass raiders. And mass breakers. Mass melee is winning this fight, as it seems. TeD and Hainiu constantly on their way back. This fight lasts forever here. But of course, it's for the grand final. They're giving it all. 2 Hunters fall. And the statue falls. Oh no! TeD and Hainiu, are they about to drop and only get the bronze medal? Would be quite a disappointment for them, I guess. But what's the solution against all those breakers? It's only medium armor. Abominations would be nice, but of course ensnared, and then what? Level 4 faster, we do have Chain Lightning 2 now.
Forces are under attack.
He's not going for A-bombs. Hainiu's chances are quite limited. Can only go for Archers or Huntress. Or Glaives, but you know, whoever wants that. And again the ensnares. GG! Once again, without a final fight, TeD and Hainiu out. We do have our grand final. And that is 1-2-0 and Fly versus TH and Infi. 4 former or reigning world champions. So the 2 and 2 specialist dropped in the lower bracket final. TeD and Hainiu out, so we don't get the double undead in the grand final. But again, we have Undead Orc, very rare to see. They won the last 2 and 2 tournament. Was it the Doyu tournament? I'm not really sure. But that was 1-0 with Shao KK. Fly, a former 2 and 2 world champion, together with Yoshishi. And TH and Infi about to win their first 2 and 2 championship. We go into a little break, and then we'll be right back with the best of 5. That is the grand final of the Sanmao 2 and 2 Cup. $1,100 on the line.